For most families, school is a necessity. But for the ultra-wealthy, it's a strategic investment, a launchpad into the highest levels of society. While average students attend public or even well-ranked private institutions, billionaire children are enrolled in places so exclusive, so elite. Places where future presidents, CEOs, royalty, and world-shaping minds are quietly groomed from the age of 5. It's often called the School of Kings. This legendary institution costs over $140,000 per year, making it one of the most expensive schools on earth. This all-boys boarding school has educated 20 prime ministers, including Boris Johnson and David Cameron, as well as members of the royal family like Prince William and Prince Harry. These aren't ordinary schools. They're pipelines to the Ivy League. Their students include children of billionaires, hedge fund founders, celebrities, and diplomats. Located in Los Angeles, this school is a favorite among the children of Hollywood moguls, tech CEOs, and studio heads. The latter, located in the Swiss Alps, costs over $130,000 a year and offers something no public school ever could: mountaintop classrooms, Olympic-level sports coaching, and language immersion in 5 languages. That's where schools like Equestrian College come in, a discreet boarding school in the Swiss Alps offering total privacy and military-grade security. Your teachers are authors, economists, and scientists, shaping global policy. The person sitting next to you in French class might one day run a nation, or buy one. It's popular among royalty from the Middle East, oligarch families, and discreet business dynasties. They focus not just on academics, but on leadership under pressure, hiking in sub-zero conditions, navigating international projects, and managing personal ethics at a young age. Financial power hubs, cultural capital. In short, these schools offer what money alone can't buy: social immortality. In a world of oversharing, Equestrian offers calculated silence. Classes are capped at 6 students. Helicopter drop-offs. Not unusual. Classes on entrepreneurship, diplomacy, and climate tech. Absolutely, their mission is not just to educate, but to elevate future global decision-makers. Students manage real investment portfolios. They attend private lectures by Nobel Prize winners. They're taught to negotiate, strategize, and lead before they're even legally adults. It's where kids arrive in luxury SUVs, get private SAT coaching from Ivy League PhDs, and take electives like Philosophy of Neuroscience or Venture Capital 101. Celebrities might make headlines, but their children are here, being raised in an environment that grooms them for real influence. Getting in, nearly impossible. Waiting lists begin at birth, and acceptance involves interviews, essays, and social references. At these schools, students study AI and quantum physics before most kids learn algebra. They go on international trips, take private art classes, and intern at their family's investment firms. All before age 18, with traditions dating back to the 1400s. Eton is less a school and more a system. Students wear tailcoats, debate in 500-year-old halls, and live by codes of conduct designed to train the ruling class. The annual fees may hover around $60,000, but the real price is cultural capital. With $1 billion endowment, state-of-the-art science centers, and alumni that include U.S. presidents, Fortune 500 CEOs, Nobel laureates, and Pulitzer winners, Exeter is less a school and more a breeding ground for brilliance. Tuition is high, but it's the selection that matters more. Every student here is part of a future power structure. It's because an old Etonian isn't just a student. It's part of a network that runs Britain. It has its own private concert hall, an equestrian center, a sailing marina, and even a private ski campus in Gilded. Students speak multiple languages, dine on gourmet meals, and take classes from former diplomats and Ivy League professors. Its alumni include royalty from 10 countries, tech billionaires, and heirs to some of the world's oldest fortunes. But don't be fooled. Money alone won't get you in. The admissions process involves family interviews, psychological assessments, and character reviews. They don't just accept rich kids. They select future global leaders. Behind the ivy-covered walls and multi-million-dollar campuses are networks that stretch across countries and generations. Because when you're born into billions, your education isn't just about academics. It's about positioning. And so secretive that money alone isn't enough to get in. These aren't just schools. They're gateways to global power. Start with Institut La Rosey in Switzerland. Next, There's Eton College in England, a name synonymous with British elite society. Across the pond in New York City, there's the Dalton School and Horace Mann, elite prep schools where tuition easily crosses $60,000 a year. But if you're ultra-wealthy in California, the name that matters is Harvard-Westlake. Want international prestige? Look no further than Louis-le-Grand and Alpen-Beau-Soleil. Then there's Phillips Exeter Academy in New Hampshire, known for the Harkness method, where students sit around a circular table and are expected to think like philosophers from age 13. But not all billionaire families want publicity. What makes these schools so powerful isn't just the luxury, it's the network. Your classmates are future world leaders. At these schools, the line between classroom and boardroom blurs. And make no mistake, the influence starts early. These institutions are carefully chosen by billionaire parents, not for academics alone, but for access. Because when your last name already opens doors, these schools teach you how to walk through them with power, poise, and purpose. They don't just prepare students for college, they prepare them to inherit the world.